The Haunting of Anneliese Michel. The story begins in a small town in Germany during the 1972. Anneliese was a bright, deeply religious young woman. However, at age 16, her life took a sharp turn into a living nightmare. It started with blackouts and seizures, but medical doctors were baffled. As years passed, her behavior crossed the line from illness to something truly sinister. She claimed she saw demonic faces on the people around her and heard voices telling her she was damned. She began crawling under tables and barking like a dog for days. She couldn't look at a crucifix or enter a church. She would scream in a deep, gravelly voice that didn't sound human. In her most violent episodes, she was known to eat spiders, coal, and even bite the head off a dead bird. When medicine failed, her parents turned to the church. In 1975, two priests were granted permission to perform the Ritual Romanum. They discovered that it wasn't just one entity. Anneliese claimed to be possessed by 6 demons, including Lucifer, Cain, and Nero. For the next 10 months, Anneliese underwent 67 exorcism sessions. Some lasted up to 4 hours. During these sessions, she had to be held down by multiple strong men. She would perform genuflections, dropping to her knees over 600 times in a row, eventually shattering her own kneecaps. The audio tapes recorded during these rites are still available today, filled with guttural growls, multiple voices speaking at once, and screams that sound like they are coming from the bowels of hell. Anneliese eventually stopped eating, believing that starvation would weaken the demons. On July 1, 1976, she passed away. She was 23 years old and weighed only 68 pounds 30 kg. Her last words to her mother were, "I'm afraid." The case became a massive legal scandal in Germany. The priests and parents were found guilty of negligent homicide. However, the mystery remains. The medical view, doctors called it a mix of epilepsy and psychosis. Believers point to the fact that her seizures often stopped the moment a priest began the rite, and that she spoke in languages she had never learned. The grave of Anneliese Michel is still a site of pilgrimage today for people who believe she was a martyr who took on the world's sins.